Okay, this is an intro to our case rebuilding video. Uh, we rebuilt the engine, new pistons, new liners, new camshaft, had the head redone, had the crank polished up, and put it all back together. And we had the injection pump rebuilt, had the injectors rebuilt. We put it all together and we cannot get it started. So it looks like a timing issue. You know, we got good diesel up to the injectors. We've bled it out really well, and we've been through it with this injection pump thing. So we've taken the injection pump back to the rebuilder 3 times, and he swears it's right, and I'm starting to second guess my own self. Timing this thing's pretty easy. You know, you set the crank and the cam on the dot, and you set the cam to the idler gear arrow, and the other side of the idler gear arrow to the injection pump dot, and it's mechanically in time. And when we got the injection pump back first, it had no mark on it for timing, and the guy said, you don't need it, it'll run, but bring it back. And we took it off and took it back, and he put a mark on it, and we put it all back together again. And when it was at top dead center, the mark was not in the window, you know, not anywhere close. And he said it would work, and we tried it, and it, you know, wouldn't start. And we called him again, and he said, well, let me check it. And we took it back a 3rd time, and he checked it and said everything's fine. And we brought it back, and it, you know, same thing, wouldn't start. It blew smoke come out, and it wouldn't fire. But it does run on ether. We, you know, sprayed a little ether in it, and it does run, which means the crank and the cam and the valves are all in time because it runs. So we took it back a 4th time, and he went through it all again and said this is all fine, and he wanted $50 for going through it again. So we paid him the $50, and we brought it back. And this time, you know, I tried to start it, same thing, won't start, no timing, I think. So I started second guessing myself. So we made this video to kind of certify that we've got this thing mechanically in time. And I think we're looking at injection pump issues. So first off, I set the flywheel on top dead center, and then I took the cover off of the idler gear, and I got my phone in there, and if you look, we can see the dot for the cam gears on the arrow, and then the dot for the injection pump gear is on the arrow. So it is in time, there's no doubt. And at that point, we took the window, we opened the window on the injection pump, and there's no mark in the window. It, you know, it should be close. So then we rotated the engine, just kept rotating it until the injection mark came into the window, and it was way off. It's, you know, it's not even close. So that is the point of this whole video. We're confirming the timing on this thing, and the injection pump. Okay, we're gonna look at this tractor, and we're at top dead center, so you can see right there, and our valves are loose. So this is the compression stroke. And over here, switch hands. Hopefully I got the marks in the shot there. And
let me ask you this. What would be involved in, or are you the least bit interested in taking the injector pump apart and seeing what it would take?
I think I can do it.
Why don't you give it a shot? That way you can leave it on top dead center and just try to do whatever it takes to get that
All right, if
line.
you would film this and tell me when I'm gonna go turn the engine. Tell me when the line comes in the window. Oh, I gotta get.
Look out.
Well, I'd say we're a ways off from number one.
So it's going to be rolling down?
It should be turning right
Yeah.
now.
Alright, I can't see anything yet.
That wheel
Oh.
should be turning.
Hold on. Now I'm trying to see something.
Go slow.
Let's talk about where the line's gonna be, just so I know for sure. I mean, I thought it's gonna
Should
be
be
on
on-
this guy here.
No, that's already there. See this line right there? That's it.
Ah, okay.
This line, this wheel should have a mark on it.
Ah, okay. So it needs to go down or back just a little bit in the middle. I actually don't see that line moving.
Yeah, it should be stationary, that one.
Oh, okay. So it's the
Wait.
other one.
It's gonna come up and match it. That's where we're supposed to time it at.
So there should be a line showing up at some point.
Yeah.
There is some moving by, but I can't tell. Oh, wait a minute. Not yet.
Thing's got good compression. You can tell when it starts getting tight. Okay, so the engine is not on type dead center, but the timing mark in the pump is in the window, timed up right where it is. So number one, the exhaust is closed, the intake has tension. Number two, valves closed, both valves are closed. Number three, the intake has got pressure and the exhaust is closed.
Number 4, the intake is closed and the exhaust is open. Now we're going to try to start it again. All back together except for the valve cover. Getting some diesel, we're going to do a little more. Alright, we got diesel. Time before, so we find it again. Alright, we're going to give it a little shot of ether just to show that it pops and runs. And that's it. That's where we are. This pump is out of time, I think, unless somebody can show me otherwise. You know, it runs on ether. The crank and the cam are timed. The cam is timed to the arrows on the idler gear. The other side of the idler gear, the injection pump gear, is timed to the arrow. You know, but at top dead center, the mark is not in the window. We have to turn the engine quite a ways around before we see the mark in the engine. So when the number 4 is on the exhaust stroke, the line is in the engine. The line is in the window.